Hi everyone. Welcome to GaRon Stitchery.
I'm Ronnie.
I'm Gary. How you feeling?
Look at my haircut. I had to shave yesterday because in bed is crazy.
Yeah. So how you feel?
Feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm going there.
Yeah.
I'm 1 more week for rest.
Yeah. So he took last week off completely, and this week
today is 1 week.
And this week he's going to
working it slow.
Maybe 30 minutes a day, maybe 40, not that much. I have to keep yelling at him. Said stop it.
Yeah, right. He's lying. He never gonna tell me stop. He gonna say, hurry, hurry, hurry.
I did order more fabric.
Yeah.
And we do have some Be Stitch Me fabric coming in the bundles.
Yeah, but that come in bundles. I don't have nothing to. Oh, shit. I have to cut. No.
All right. So what we're talking about is the fabric from the Year in the Woods. Be Stitch Me made four colors. That's perfect for those designs that were done by season. So we had those earlier this year. She did ship them to us. So we're looking for maybe next week or sometime, but we'll let you guys know.
Yeah, and cut before yesterday. I think before yesterday,
yeah.
The Fox and Rabbit,
which is almost all gone.
And when I do is I'm cutting some, and I'm gonna take a nap. Cutting other ones, I'm gonna take a nap. I saw my body got so tired so fast.
Well, I mean, it's only a week after a heart attack. Come on.
And
you can't expect to be back to your normal 250%.
Yeah. And there, when I'm having all cut, and surgery half and the other half.
Yeah.
And today I iron a little bit the
little pinning
roller covers.
Yeah.
They are already cut.
Yeah.
Thanks God, because we're planning on going in the vacation, on the cruise, and do the bag of the month earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm pushing myself and do all the bags for 2 months on the road.
Yeah.
And now the bag for this month, for the 28th, is already done. I just had to
package it.
I just had to press.
What's wrong with your finger?
Betty Luna had to come in and fold in.
What's wrong with your finger?
What? No, it's here. This person is the presser now.
Oh, I'm the presser?
Yeah, I had to press her and put it in the ties.
Yeah. And then package it.
And I know I had to call Betty Luna, and she will come in and help me too. Yeah. I have my crew now.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to go through a couple of new charts. So I don't know if you're going to wait around.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. You know what? Back up. There were some questions.
Right back.
Ryan's gonna take a seat because we had some questions. We had a couple of questions that I wanted to go ahead and address as a group. So first question was from Sarah E. I mean, she does Flosstube. I'll link her Flosstube channel below. Sarah E.
Oh, okay.
Memphis Sarah E. But her Flosstube will be linked below. So she asked if we were going to do the hashtag GaRon Designer Focus again in 2023. And the answer is yes.
Yeah.
It'll be 12 new designers. I've really enjoyed it. I think a lot of people enjoyed it. I've got a lot of feedback from the designers. You know, I'm kind of like, how'd you know about this? But designers...
Maybe we can contact the designer in the first of the month or something, and during the month. Or the month before, of maybe they can come into our video.
I don't know. Well, you know, big dreams, but we'll schedule.
Why not?
We'll schedule. Well, you know, not going to guarantee anything, but, you know, with time and schedule, we'll see what we can do. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
I love talking to designers.
Cool.
Yeah. There will be 12 new designers. And even if you're not doing the 2023 designers for the hashtag GaRon Designer Focus, you can still use the hashtag for the 2022 designers, or whatever year. Because I follow the hashtag so I can see what everyone's stitching. Because I like to see what fabric you're picking and what designs you're picking. Because we don't know every design by the designer, so I'm learning from different designs all the time.
Next time, put a little makeup on me. Jesus Christ. I don't know what's coming in my head. Unless it's yellow in the picture.
All right. So, Christy D had a question. She was asking if she would like to see the berry tutorial that you did.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to I'm gonna look for it in the group. It's probably in the computer somewhere, and I'm gonna attach it at the end of this video. So if you see it at the end of the video, I was able, 1, to find it, and 2, attach it.
I know what it is. I can find it and give it to you.
All right, so we'll attach that at the end. That was the first one you did. Was that the one you did by hand and sewing?
I think so, yes.
Which was really cool because she showed both ways, if that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
All right, and then this third question, I think some people need to either watch the videos with their glasses on or not as much wine. But Carolyn Z asked, why in the world are you so adorable? I was born this way.
This is funny.
I was born this way. See? Okay. It was a legitimate question, and it goes on the question log. See, look, I have a question log. And Donna S asked, this is kind of technical, and I never really thought much about it. I guess I might do it subconsciously, or I just go with it. I don't know. But she was asking, when a pattern calls for, like, example, like the pattern, the model was stitched on 40 count or 36 count, and the designer says to use 1 thread over like on linen, 1 thread over 2 on 40 count or 36 count, and if you don't stitch on those counts and you decide to go with 28 or 32, how do you adjust for the floss that you need? Because like on 28 and 32, you're going to use two threads over 2, so that's already. I'll talk about it in Ada too. So see, he's my like, turn it down a little bit. So most of the time, when the designer gives you how many skeins you need on the back of the chart, sometimes they don't even. I was told that the older designers didn't used to do that, but all the new designs I've seen will say if it's done on 40 count, 36 count, you need 2 skeins of such and such. Prime example is the Liberty Games is stitched on 36 count, and it's all done in 1 thread over 2, and it asks for 2 skeins for the color that's used for the words and the boxes around the words. I've already finished 2 skeins, so I'm on my 3rd skein and I'm finished it. So I use just a little bit of the 3rd skein. So sometimes you might, if you look at the pattern and you say, this color needs 2 skeins on the higher count, I'm gonna already need another skein. One of the skeins was white, which only called for 1 skein, but I looked at the pattern, there was a lot of white called out on there, so I grabbed another white. So if you just look at the picture on the pattern, if you see a color that looks like it's predominantly used a lot in the piece and you're using it on 32, if it's called for 40 or 36 and you're using it on 32 or 28, I would suggest getting more of that color. And now on the other hand, if it calls for 40, if it calls for a 36 count and you're stitching it on Ada, and your favorite Ada is 18 count, guess what? 18 count and 36 count is the same amount of floss. So you wouldn't have to change anything unless you liked it thicker, but most of the time I think you can use 1 thread on 18 count.
I miss 2.
Depends on personal preference.
I like 2.
Yeah.
I like to do it.
I have a friend who uses two strands on 40 count over 2 because she likes the coverage.
Yeah, that's what I like. I like
if you like the coverage and you don't, and you're pulling a little bit tough, it's really personal preference. There's a lot of people who like the higher count, 40 count and 36 count, because they like 1 thread and they like that softer, less coverage look that's kind of primitive, not really primitive, but kind of like old looking. It gives it a different character. The number of floss and the count always gives a piece a different character. So I hope I didn't confuse you guys too much. I know there's going to be a ton of questions probably after this video, but that was my 2 cents on it. I think if you ask every other person that stitches, you're going to get maybe similar answers or completely different answers. But again, if you see a color that's used a lot and it's already calling for 2 skeins, I always get an extra skein just to be on the safe side. Most of the time, if you ever notice, you don't
usually it's dye thread because they change some colors.
Yeah, definitely hand dyed threads.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you get extra. but like most of the time you don't use all of the thread in a pattern. So so if it's one skein, most of the time you only use like a little bit of it. There's sometimes you're using like 3 or 4 X's, and sometimes you're using half of it. So it really should look at the pattern before, if you think you need extra floss.
Yeah, my family of birds was the DMC, but still, I'm use this much, the one
skein,
but that much.
But that's what they
only maybe 10 CrossStitch.
Yeah, but that's what they sell it. It's
but
you have that color for something, another project.
Yeah, but
definitely if your pattern calls for weeks, Gentle Arts, Classic Colorworks, those are all hand dyed in batches. The weather, the temperature, the humidity, all plays an effect in the dye lots, what it looks like from time to time. And so you just have to, if you know you're going to do it, get extra. Okay, and next question. Well, next section is about the retreat coming up. He's looking at dolphins. What's behind us? This is the Gentle Arts wall right here.
We have
this is the Weeks Dye Works.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stations. The threads.
Yeah, and this is all the Classic Colorworks. These are the little bowls from the Heart and Hand, needed for Heart and Hand. This is the little
jewelry boxes,
little magnetic scissor boxes. Like you want to put your gadgets and stuff in there. These are the spools from Weeks Dye Works for punch needle and stuff like that. And then we got the Vicky Clayton silks.
This one.
He pulls the highest one. The Vicky Clayton silks are all sorted. So we get 2 colors. Everything's labeled. We have to label everything.
This is color classic.
Classic Colorworks.
I got it. The one empty.
Yeah.
See, Fernando's got it. Stretch it here and pick it up for you.
And that's how it goes so fast.
Yeah. Then fold it back and then put it back in there.
Okay. All right. So let's get.
That is all the thread.
That's all. And then below is fabric.
See the question of Laura.
The fabrics and the charts.
Can you laugh?
Good. Yeah. All right. So our retreat for 2023 is called Stitching in the Wild.
Yeah.
The entry fee tickets go on sale September 24th, our anniversary.
Our 27th anniversary together.
Yeah, so he picked...
Because before yesterday was our...
wedding anniversary.
Wedding anniversary for...
8, 9, something like that. Oh,
2013.
We forget.
I'm thinking of 9 years. But I don't have oxygen in my head.
We go by the first anniversary.
He do.
I can't have an anniversary every
anyway.
year. So, the Stitching in the Wild, once the items, once it goes on sale, please make sure when you have your GaRon account set up that you have a valid email address in there, because we will be responding like we do on your orders. Like normally on your orders, we respond with the tracking number saying thank you for your purchase. This time we will be responding with the link to the hotel to be able to get the blocked room price and thanking you for your purchase. So, and that's how we'll be doing that. And then we're going to create a Facebook group, probably...
It's going to call Stitching in the Wild.
Yeah, by GaRon Stitchery.
GaRon Stitchery.
So, and we'll have the link for that also right up under there, and then we'll invite you to the group. Yeah. That's the only way you can get in the group. Is it's going to be private. We'll invite you into the group after you're paid.
For the attendees.
For attendees. That way you guys can coordinate. If you're all flying in on a certain day, certain time, you can get an Uber together. You can get a taxi together, because that's the only way to get to the hotel. It's like about a 20-minute drive from the Fort Lauderdale airport to the event, to the hotel. And the airport you want to fly into is the Fort Lauderdale airport, which is 20 minutes away from the event. And then we'll come out with other things. Like I said in the last video, when I drove by up there, there's a couple of different restaurants up there you can go to. I might go out and do some scouting, do some pictures of the restaurants. And so you guys can, and we'll do it in slideshow, maybe in episode 4. All right.
All right. Have to go. I'm too long to stand up.
Right.
Love you, y'all.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to do the other video.
Yeah. Oh, another thing, we're going to be doing all our drawing videos are going to be attached to these videos now.
Okay. No, on Facebook.
Well, but this will be a link of this will be posted in Facebook. So.
Okay.
We're trying to keep, because when we post our videos straight from the phone to the Facebook, it's very, for
bad
me,
quality.
Bad quality. I don't like it. I got to read and see everything. It's just the quality aerospace person in me.
Okay,
and so
yeah.
I want to give a higher quality. So,
all right.
So we'll have that at the end. So he's going to go make that video and do the drawing.
I can be sit down in the other
right.
room.
So,
now you keep it.
did you guys notice I say so a lot?
Oh my gosh.
Must be because I like to so. All right. I'll try and find another word. Okay. What did it? This week we got some items in that I wanted to talk to you about the shop. So I'm catching myself now. Blackbird reprinted the Deck the Halls book, which is which went out of print for a little bit, so they reprinted it, and it's got 6 berries in there, and we have it now loaded on the website under the Blackbird grouping of charts, and those are really cool. They're smaller than the Erica Michaels berries because they're like the stitch count is an average is like 77 stitches wide by 50 inches high. I think Erica Michaels are bigger piece of fabric. Just coming to mind. And then speaking of Erica Michaels, this one is back in the shop. Everyone's loved this one. This is Stitch All the Things. I'm trying to read backwards. I'm not very good at that. So this is Stitch All the Things, which is back in the shop again. And this is really cool. This one's really cool. I'm gonna have to do that one myself. Now this is really fun because a few years ago, Mirabilia worked with Hoffman. Hoffman had the rights to kit up some of her fairies, and they were sold as kits with floss and fabric and a needle, and it was like $49, $50, something like that. And that was the only way you could get them. You could only buy them from Hoffman because they had the rights. I noticed that last week when I put my order in that Hoffman is now, they only have a few that they've done this with so far. They did this one. They're selling just the chart. So it's a lot less. It's like $13 or something like that. So you get just the chart, and then that way you can kit up your own fabric. And it still calls it Crescent Colors, but we all know it's Classic Color Works. So you still you have to get your floss and stuff. But I never used the called for fabric that came with it because it was just normal. It was like a Zweigart, a natural, and it was like Zweigart. And I like to, pull my own fabrics. So this is really cool now. I saw this one and the Valentine's Day one that they're selling, just the chart. So that's really great. I hope they do all of them because that way I can grow my collection of what I have in my stash. Now, Heart and Hand. I feel like there's a shadow on me. There we go. So Heart and Hand, this one is out now. I finally got it in. I don't know what happened, why it took me so long to get this one. Look at the little Frankenstein, he's so cool. So this one is called Doodles Halloween. She's got a whole bunch of Doodle series. And this one's pretty cool. So I will be doing this one. And it comes with 2 charms. It comes with little 2 golden stars. You may or not need them. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Sometimes I like it without the embellishments. Now, this is really cool. I got the hands-on, got me choked up here for a little bit. I got the hands-on design. New charts come in this morning. Very hot. Her Clover and Hive. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So it's Clover and Hive. Little hives there. Little Echinacea. Is that Echinacea? Cornflower. I think the cornflower. Really cool. I like that. I like how she does her little finishing. Awesome. Awesome. Now this one is the one that I want to do. Beach, please. Don't say it wrong. And this one is called For DMC, which I was really impressed. Look at the colors. The colors are amazing. And those are I would think they're about like a 10 by 10 or a little bit bigger than 10 by 10 when I looked at the chart, because it was, I think because it's not in the grid of the 10 by 10, it's like slightly over and over. I didn't really count too much, but I think it's like a 10, each one are 10 by 10. So she did it in different ways. So she's got a video link on the back of her chart. She always does that, which is really cool. And she goes to go to Hands-On Design Flosstube, where she talks about how she finished it on, it's not going to focus. She finished this pattern on paper and did it in a shadow box. So that's kind of cool. But I like the pillow. I think the pillow is super sweet. And then there's another one that says More Beach. And this one's a fun one. It's got little birdies on there and stuff. Okay, so now we got it. It's here. I want to do a flip through. And while I'm talking about the patterns, you're going to see them pop up, because navigating, showing you a page in here and not showing you the chart, I'm not well coordinated, and I would have had a big old mess, and I want you to be able to see it. So this is the 2022 Halloween Just Cross Stitch. There's like 55 plus charts in here. I found a couple that I like, so I will be doing these most definitely. So they're broken down into sections. So the first section, which you're looking at now, is called the Creepy Creatures, and I'll go through in the top corner there. It's got Spooky. Spooky is done by our friend Amy Baker from Barefoot Needle Art. She's in here a couple of times. I'm like, oh my God. You know, when you have those connections with people, like, I know them. It's kind of cool. And then on down, that next one is called Ugly Bugs Ball. It's the white one on a triangle. And then the one next to it is You Drive Me Batty. You Drive Me Batty. And that's by Pickle Barrel Designs. I know her. This Nancy. And then the next one on right below that one is called Salem Tavern. And then the one right next to that is called 9 Lives. And that's kind of cute. So that's in that Creepy Creatures section. So they've got these broken down to sections. This might take a little bit long time, because I really enjoyed this magazine, as I do every year for Halloween. There's a lot of charts in here that I kind of glaze over the first time I go to the magazine, and years later I go back and say, I didn't see that one. So, I mean, they grow on you after a while. And then the next one that you're looking at is 'Tis the Season. It's a really cool one, you know, with the black. You can do it on black with white. I was thinking glow in the dark. They just used white, but I was thinking if you use like the Kreinik, that glow in the dark white Kreinik, that would be pretty cool. Maybe not all of it, just like the word spooky, which would be fun. And then, did you see? Okay, Raven Moon. That moon. This is done with DMCs or Sullivan's, and the colors of that moon, I just love that one. That's definitely on my to-do stitch list. I hope I can. I'm gonna do Carolyn Zook's CZookStitch, her AB Singo again this year, and I'm gonna try and add a couple of these charts in here. So I could add this for R and M. So I'm gonna try to double dip. I really want to get some of these done. And then the next grouping is called the Hocus Pocus. So on the top, you've got a little witch sitting on a broom, broom buddies. And then right below her, you've got Spooktacular Halloween, which is a gnome witch. That's really cute. That's one on my cutesy Halloween list, because I want to try to do like a Halloween tree. I have to make a bunch of smalls. And then right next to her is Broom Hair Don't Care. And that's done another one by Pickle Barrel Designs, which is pretty cool. And then right below that, this one, it's the little triangle diamond. I'll get there. The diamond shaped one. And that one, what really drew me on that, this is a Doreen Jones, is you stitch it as a square, and then you're doing the back stitch lines around her in the diamond, and then you're stitching the bats. And so you fold the bats over and you stitch them together, and it makes a little pillow. I know that I've probably seen that a couple of times in different designs, but this one really called to me, you know, because it's Halloween and she's got like this little cauldron of bugs and slime and stuff that she's making. Let's see, did I get all of... Oh, and the last one is called Witch Silhouette, which is really cool. It's done by Hannah Bridget Designs. That might be one that I might do as a smaller Halloween ornament, because I think it's kind of cute. And Apothecary is the next one, and that one I like it, but I really like the next one. Because I like that one, and then when I turn the page, I'm like, oh my god, I love these, but I won't do these on paper. This is called Drink If You Dare, and what they're using them for, they did them on paper, and they're stitching them as little wine glass things. You could do that, but I think if you stitched them on fabric, you could make them as little ornaments. Either stitch 4 of them together if they're too small. I just got to figure out what size they're going to be. Oh, and then maybe make them little hanging pillows or something like that. But it's got snail slime, dragon, crow's feet, snake oil, zombie tonic, poison. Who's that? Oh, that's Frothy Ritter Designs. That one's really nice. Let's see. Oh, and of course there's a witch woman in there that I really like. When I first saw the cover of the magazine, this is the one that caught my eye the most. It's called Moonlight and Magic, and she's got like the spiderweb shawl thing on, and I love all the colors and the pattern in her dress. So, and that's Stitchy Fish Designs. I've heard of Stitchy Fish. Someone was talking about them. I have to look and find out more about her designs. Definitely like it. Okay, now the next grouping that you're looking at is called Monster Mash, and this one's cute. It's got a couple of my like, oh my gosh, I love those. So the top one is Skeleton Picnic, which is cute, but right below it is, you guessed it, it's a Rosewood Manor. It's a zombie pumpkin. I'm like, yes, please. Sign me up. I'm doing me a zombie pumpkin. It's so cute. And then right next to that is Mummy's Favorite, which is finished in a hoop. And when I looked at the finished piece, I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't. But then when I looked at the chart, you're not stitching the white. Sign me up. Sign me up. I'm definitely doing that one, because you're just stitching the lines in the face, but all the white is the fabric. Super cool. That's a cool idea. That's Twisted Willow Designs. And then our first Frankenstein in the book is the Ghoul Bus. I'm like, that's a Frank driving the bus. So that one is on my short list. And then right next to him is the second Frankenstein, made for each other. It's Frankenstein and his significant other doing a little nose kiss. Guess that's kind of funny. It says our first Halloween together. That one, I like that. Yes, that one is definitely on my list. And then here, for the ones that like the sugar skulls, I thought I would show this one. It's the more you look at it, the more detail you look in it, you're like, oh, that's really cool. I love how they do the colors in these sugar skulls. They just make them, they're very poppy, and then the more detail you look at them, they look really cool. Might have to do one day. And then the third Frankenstein in the book is called A Monstrous Matrimony. And it's Frank and the bride of Frankenstein on top of a wedding cake. So cool. That is so cute. That one is definitely on my list. And it's done by Kathleen Burlow. Sorry about that. I'm horrible with names. And this one, I thought it was so cute. The model stitched on Ada, on 14 count Ada, but I'm thinking it'd be so cute if I did it, and it's called Truly Spooky Party. And there's like these little blue eyes, just, you know, I guess they're like the ghost eyes, and then there's Mrs. Frankenstein on there, got the vampire. That one is going to be a cute one. It's another small one, so it could be, if I did it on 36 count, I could put it on like my little ornament tree. I think it'll be small enough. I'll have to find out. And then our next grouping is called Pick of the Patch, and these are our pumpkins. So the first one on the top is Pumpkin King, and that's a cute one. I like the black grid work on there, but I really do like the pumpkin spice and everything nice. Every time I see a pattern with that stuff on it, I always like lean towards it. I have tons of those in my collection. And then the next one, right next to it on the second, is Hey Pumpkin. That one's funny. But I like the Haunted Trio, which is at the bottom. And then the next one is Scaredy Cats. And it's got the cats and the pumpkins. Yo, there's always a cat with a pumpkin. No, I didn't do that one. Okay. Trying to think of the ones. Okay. I went through a couple. Oh, here we go. The next one is Spooky Sentiments. And the one on the top is definitely on my list for ornaments. And that's an Ursula Michaels. It's just a little hocus pocus. I really like that, but I think I might use a variegated green instead of doing DMC and doing all those starts and stops on that. I think I might look and see what really cool variegated green I have that would look good, so I don't have to stop and just stitch the whole thing. And then the next on the second row is Nevermore. Little pillow there, that's cute. And then right next to it is Cemetery, Sweet Cemetery. I like that one. I like that one too. That was really cute. And then there's right below that is called Beware. And Beware it's cut like a pumpkin, and it's okay. It's cute. I like that. It might be a good one for my Halloween tree. Yeah, I think so. That's pretty cool. And then there's Salem. So Salem says flight navigation, and it's got the longitude and latitude of Salem, Massachusetts, just so you don't get lost. That one's really funny. I don't know, I kind of like that one too. I think I'll be stitching this whole book. Oh my gosh, my AB Singo is going to be a bit spooky if all these fit in there. And then there's this next big one is from Pickle Barrel. Wow, she's in here a lot. Interesting. Oh, I love it. It's a Ghost Story sampler, and it's like a graphic. It had a little Frankenstein on there. He snuck another little Frankenstein in there on me, and it's got some candy corns. It's really cute. Nice little banner. I like the idea with the stick. And then you're just using the ribbon for the hanger. So you just use a regular piece of fabric. That's a really great finishing idea. You have to talk Ronnie into doing that one. Finish for me. Whoa, it's a nice big one. That's good. Keep me busy. And then the next grouping is Trick or Treat. And on the top we've got a little rabbit, Miss Floppy Halloween bonnet, Rabbit Witch. And on the second row, I like this one. It's full coverage, but I think it would make a really cute ornament if you finished it all the way, if you did it all the way to the edge instead of having it in the white around there. It's called Night of Treats. And then, oh my gosh, look at that. Did you see? There's an ad for GaRon Stitchery in there. Hey, it's my video. I can plug it in if I want to. And then Hedgie's Halloween. So cute. I like a little hedgehog. Look at the candy corns. I like how they use buttons and they stitch, so you get that 3D. But this one is definitely going on the tree. Very corny. I love it. And I like how they did the stripes for the orange, and then they got little spots on the yellow part, with a little white in the middle there. So it's kind of interesting, and it looks like it's going to be a fun stitch. And oh, definitely. That's definitely going on the tree. That's like almost 3 inches by 3 inches finished. Very cool. And then there's the Halloween cube. Man, in the 80s, I did not do well with those Rubik's Cubes. I was the guy pulling off the stickers and resticking them. That was not one of my favorite toys. And then let's see, what else do we have? Oh, this one. I saw this one, and it like, I froze because I'm like, this is really cool. It's really deep. It's called Happy Halloween, and it's got all these creepy things coming up from the bottom of the ground. That's a lot of black in there. I know it's a lot of black, but like there's a hand. Is that a hand coming up behind the tree? And then there's a skull for the O, and then happy is the stuff on the top of the ground. That one, I need to know who the designer is. JB CrossStitch. Oh, interesting. Like that. I definitely like that one. And then I think that was all. Oh wait, there's one more. This is not a pattern in the book, but I'm looking at the ads and I saw it says new Hands on a Pumpkin by Rosewood Manor, and they had these two big green hands. I'm like, okay, I gotta contact Karen and say add that to my my order. I don't know when it's coming out, but it's new, so I have to get with her and make sure she's got me. I'm on auto ship, I think. I should be on auto ship. And then the last, I want to show you the last 2 pages of the book that I love in these books when they do this, is it has all the patterns and the page number on there. So there's some that I didn't go over because I didn't want it to go over too long. We're already at almost 40 minutes. So there goes that word again. Anyway, this is a really great magazine, and then there's some really cool stuff on the back of it. I hope I did this flip through justice, because I really enjoy the flip through. I put the photos in there long enough while I'm talking, so you mostly saw the photos and not me. I hope that wasn't too distracting. I'm back. And let's see, what else do we want to show? I don't think I want to show fabric this time. But anyway, we'll do fabric next time. Again, thank you for visiting with us. I hope you guys really enjoy the shop videos. So far the feedback's been great. I enjoy it because it's really no pressure, because I don't have to stitch anything for this video. I just have to show what I got already. So this is really fun. It's really fun. And I'm going to continue doing them on Fridays. So I do it on Friday and I post it on Friday. So, and then again, I'm looking around at the shop because I'm like, I get distracted by everything in the shop. Thank you for visiting, and see you guys next week. Bye.
Hi y'all, this is Ronnie. This is the second time I made this video. The first time I don't push the button. Okay, do you remember? I don't remember who asking if you can do the berries by hand. Like you know, I have a sewing machine, but I'm doing this little video for you and anybody who can I can help. This is the berry. I'm ready cut it, iron the pelon. Vanna, I'm sorry, I forgot her last name. Vanna suggests to use a number de pelon in the berries. This is the pelon. Is what is the name, Gary? P44F. You can see it there. Okay, we buy this one for the berries and finishes for Gary's cross stitch. And like I say, I'm ready iron, I'm ready cut. Have my needle and thread ready. And when undo is starting the end and the corner and the point of the berry, and undo 1, 2, and here and pass the needle here and there. Okay, and there I'm gonna move the camera for you can see when I'm stitching, and I'm trying to use the similar thread, but it's not necessary. Then I'm going to tear here and there. I'm go here. Be careful to not make a mess there. There I'm go in the center of the first stitch and do 1 more stitch. Then I'm coming back again to the center of the other stitch. I don't know what is the name of this called GaRon Stitch.
Yes.
And then I'll go that way. Okay. And so on. Okay. There. Here is the result. I'm have this one ready, done. You see. And when undo is I'm cutting the, you see the different points. Okay, when undo is I'm cutting a little angle here and there. When I turn, but this one shows you how look there. When I'm turn the berry, okay, when I turn the berry, I'm use my scissors, very careful in the point, and right there, and I'm push it and push it to when I'm giving the form, then, okay. And here's what go look outside, you know. And then now the next step is just fill it up, even with cotton or nut shells. Fill it up, and but the principle is the closing that you want to know. All right. Bye, y'all. Good morning, y'all. I want to show you how to put the topper and the berry. Okay, I have the berry ready done. Already seal it here, and when I'm finished seal it, I'm leaving the thread and the needle for sewing the first part of the topper. Okay, this is the large one, this is the medium, and this is the small one. Okay, got it. The large one is gonna be first, of course, and I'm put her in the center of the berry, and with my thread and calculate where this point go be. There, I'm already calculate visually, and I'm coming and I'm passing the needle over there. Put it the berry again to see. It's almost, the needle is almost in there. Okay, and push my needle all through. Sometimes the needle is stuck, and I'm use these pliers That way I can pull it easily. Okay, now I'm putting my topper back. See, I'm putting the needle in the berry and pull it out in one point when I can put the first point of the berry there. And so the first point, put the needle and annex the needle to the other little leaf. One, try to be very close up there. Okay, keep calculating more distance for the, sometimes you go too far, sometimes you're too short, but you calculate. One time you had that one there, you keep holding your berry that way for not move too much, and sewing the next petal of the topper, and undo the same process again and again to have all the topper sewing. You can see there. Sewing that one, pull hard, and do the same process for the other one. You can see there, and turn my berry for you. There. Okay, this one is too far away of the point. Undo is put the needle back in the same spot and pull it out a little bit. There. There. Uh-oh. This bird is gonna be no good. And there is the topper. Okay? Now, undo is I got a cup and unseat my berry. Then I got it. This glue is the one I'm using for is 6,000. You can buy this one in Amazon. The one we got it from. We use it for our manualities or any project you have. You can glue it, and That's perfect for the berries. That's what people use for do the needle minders. And I'm using for my needle minders and my berries. And put it there. You can open this one. Sorry. You can open this one a little bit. You put your finger here. And this one you push a little up. That way the topper looking like a flower. Okay, with that I have it there. I just sit it and tap the other one. Uh-oh, my berry go up. My berry go down. Okay, and do the same with this one. And put my finger and I'm pushing up and down with the two fingers. That way, and come in here and push this one. You're feeling loose, just go and get it more glue. Prefer putting a lot of glue, that way I know go be safe. See? And there, I'm coming and put it in the topper. Get this one move and put it in the center. And that is my topper of my berry. Okay. And you just let it dry. Bye-bye. Now I'm going to show you the finish of the berry by hand and the finish of the berry by machine. This one is the one I made by hand. I'll show you the finish. I'm no professional finisher, but I'm thinking it's very cute. And you can see the sewing. And this one is by machine. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. I hope you like it. I love it. Like I say, I'm no professional, but it's very cute. Thank you, y'all. Love you. Hope I can help you to make your own berries. Hi, y'all. This is Ronnie. I'm doing the video for the drawing for the anniversary of GaRon totem bags. I'm sorry, GaRon Stitchery. They are supposed to be done by the 7th, I believe so, but with all my mess, just had the time and the energy for do it. We have 295 members who reply in the comment. Remember, it's $20 coupon discount, and it's valid for 30 days. And the first lucky number go be number 252. And I'm gonna see there on the other side what is the numbers, okay? The person number, name. And the second is 59. 92. 195. 125. Okay. It's gonna take a while. 101. Because Gary's doing the video on the other side. B4. I'm sorry. Number 4. I'm thinking I was in bingo. B4. 152. 2. The next one is 196. And the last one is 20. Alright. Now, I have this one here. I'm going to here. And I'm going to look in the comments. Okay. Yeah. It's going to take me a while. As so long I not do this. Okay. Previous. Okay. Previous comments. Okay. See, it's way slow. All right, but we're almost there. Okay, thinking we are in the first one. Okay, number 1. All right, now we're going to number 4. Somebody number 4 is Greg McCord. Greg McCord. Greg McCord. Okay, number 4. Number 20. I'm going for the numbers low to high. That way it's easy for me. Number 20 is Melissa. Number 20 is Melissa Houston Smith. Melissa Houston. Okay, number 59. Number 59 is 59. Diane Sabatin. Diane Sabatin. And now I'm going for number 92. 92 is Morgan Morehart. Okay, here I have a little issue. Morgan Obey. And when I reply, say Morgan Morehart. Jenica Pitt. Morgan O'Burley. I don't know what changed the name when I'm reply. But Morgan O'Burley. Morgan O'Burley is number 92. The next number is 101. 101 is Debbie Shaitlin. Shaitlin. So Shaitlin. David Shaitlin. Okay. The next number is 125. 125. Cindy Hoster Mantel. Cindy Hoster. It's hard for me writing and holding the phone. Sorry guys. Okay. The next number is 152. 152. 152 is Laurie Blesejewski. Laurie G. Blesejewski is 152. Sorry, I had to put the font down because I can spell blah. See. All right, sorry guys. Now the next number was 195. 195. Oops. 195 is Robbie Collins. That is 195, Robbie Collins. And the next number is 196. 195, 196 is Carol Sprague. Oh my gosh. Okay, there is Carol Sprague, 196. Okay, what is the next number? The next number is 252. As the last number was 252. 252 is Dallas Gibson. There we have 252 Dallas Gibson. And there is the 10 winners. I'm trying to do my best to show you guys the names and numbers. I'm sorry for the mess, but congratulations to the winners. You are a $20 coupon discount for using in our website. No valid and discount items, and is one-time use. All right. Love you, y'all. Bye-bye.